society and culture do you imagine?
One that doesn't make guns and bombs, one that's not at war with itself constantly, one that doesn't poison the air, doesn't poison the land, doesn't poison the sea, one that has enough respect for each other and the planet we live on and all the other life forms that share this planet that we live on. One that has enough respect for all of that to live in a way that's completely sustainable, that is beneficial to all of life, so that mankind becomes a symbiotic life form that's supporting the life of its host planet instead of being a parasitic life form that's devoiding its host planet of its ability to support life.
Freedom is merely privilege extended unless enjoyed by one and all. So come brothers and sisters, for the struggle carries on.
Well, anybody who thinks that I got out of that clean is crazy. You know, that cost me millions of dollars. I left the White House in debt and all this.
Build walls to divide us, walls of hatred nor walls of stone. Come greet the dawn and stand beside us. We'll live together or we'll die alone. In our world poisoned by exploitation, those who have taken, they must give. And then the vanity of nations we look one earth on which to live. So the brothers and sisters, for the struggle carries on. The international knowledge unites the world in song. So comrades, rally, for this is the time and place.
So the lot rent is how much?
500.
Okay. We can't afford a whole lot with our saving.
$500 to rent that? Where? No. Dude, that's...
This is doable.
Well, think it over. Give me a call. I'll see you all later.
We'll definitely be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
They need to fix rent. Are you serious? Rent does not make sense to me. It's like another form of tax. I mean, it's some way I know. Where the rich people who sits on property just cash in money, right? That doesn't seem right to me.
This isn't ideal, but it's what we can afford. Until I can make some money and something better.
Right now, New York is experiencing 3 concurrent crises. Crisis of health with COVID-19, the economic crisis of mass unemployment, and the crisis of racism in our systems of law enforcement.
The crisis in New York reaching a critical mass.
All 3 of these crises has something crucial in common. They haven't presented us new problems, but they've set on fire existing ones. But what if these broken systems weren't built to last in the first place? What if a better world is possible? These are systemic problems, and I'm proud to have been fighting for systemic solutions, like Medicare for all, a federal jobs guarantee, and the end to mass incarceration. Today is a big day for people who have been left behind. People are coming together in an unprecedented movement to build this better future and a better world. And whether it's delivering thousands of groceries to our neighbors, introducing transformative legislation, or standing up to corrupt interests in Washington, it has been the honor of my life to fight for the Bronx and Queens in the halls of Congress. And we're just getting started. It's time to bring the movement to the voting booth. And that's why I'm asking for your vote on June 23rd.
Breaking news in campaign 2020, Jamal Bowman has been declared the winner over incumbent Congressman Eliot Engel in the Democratic primary for New York's 16th district. There are still some mail-in votes to be counted, but an analysis by the Associated Press shows Bowman's lead is too much for Engel to overcome.
Homicide and suicide and how it impacts not just you individually, but your community and the rest of the country. And it was these experiences that led me to being an educator in the first place. And I served in that role as an educator with pride and passion and dignity, and tried my best to do everything I could to uplift the lives of every child that I taught and every child that I served, and to do everything I could to make sure families had what they needed and that they understood and leveraged the power of their voices. Unfortunately, as we all know, we live in a country where despite our financial wealth, we have tens of millions of children still living in poverty. And as an educator working for the Department of Education for 20 years, I've seen the impact of poverty on the lives of our kids each and every day. And poverty is not a result of children and families who don't work hard. Our children and families work as hard as anyone else. Poverty is by political design and is rooted in a system that has been fractured and corrupt and rotten from its core from the inception of America, especially over the last several decades. So poverty and the impact of poverty on our children and dealing with issues of institutional racism, sexism, classism, and xenophobia, and everything that keeps the majority of us oppressed is what we designed this campaign to fight against. So tonight as we celebrate, we don't just celebrate me as an individual, we celebrate this movement, a movement designed to push back against a system that's literally killing us. It's killing black and brown bodies disproportionately, but it's killing all of us. It's killing us mentally, psychologically, and spiritually. It's forcing us to live in a country and in a world where so many people are hopeless and have lost faith, not just in the political system, but in each other. But our movement is designed to restore that faith, to restore that hope, to bring back the belief in what is possible, to root our values in everything we do. Values of humanity, equality, and justice. Values that will center us fighting for those who are disenfranchised, for children with special needs, for our seniors, for women, for people of color, to rebuild an infrastructure as we go forward and a democracy that works for everyone. Let me tell you something right now. Eliot Engel, and I'll say his name once, used to say that he was a thorn in the side of Donald Trump. But you know what Donald Trump is more afraid of than anything else? A black man with power. That is what Donald Trump is afraid of. So if the results continue to bear out, as they are bearing out this evening, and we get to Congress, it will be our job to hold Donald Trump accountable and to hold every elected official accountable that continues to be beholden to corporate interests, that continues to be beholden to the wealthy, and is not fighting for the poor, and is not fighting for the working class in our country. Because America, if we are truly powerful, we should use that power to create peace all over the world, to become a humanitarian leader on this planet, and to make sure we have housing and jobs and fully funded schools and infrastructure and healthcare that's exemplary and humane immigration reform and a humane restorative justice system that reinvests in communities that have been historically neglected. This is that moment. This is that moment for all of us. And the results show that this district is demanding change. This is what this district has been waiting for. This is what this country has been waiting for. And we are all here now together. This is just the beginning. Let's get to work. I love you all. Thank you.
Welcome back. A major upset to tell you about tonight. The Associated Press has declared Cori Bush the winner winner for the Missouri U.S. House District 1 with 100% of the precincts reporting she has defeated longtime Congressman Lacy Clay, 49%, 46%. You can see the numbers.
Hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida, hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida, hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida, hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida. Soy obrero de mi Cuba, trabajo con gran tesón.
Socialism is based
me pide aumentar la producción. Ahora es mía la herramienta que cuido con gran placer. Somos los trabajadores que estamos en el poder. Hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida, hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida, hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida, hay en mi Cuba una nueva vida. Al alcance de mi mano, mi fusil alerta está, por si acaso los esbirros se quieren equivocar. Los domingos con mis hijos,
siempre está protegido con su traje. ¿Cuál traje? Yo sé que todo el mundo dice que usted tiene un chaleco a prueba de bala.
Voy a desembarcar así en Nueva York. Tengo un chaleco moral. Distinguidos representantes, se habla con frecuencia de los derechos humanos, pero hay que hablar también de los derechos de la humanidad. ¿Por qué unos pueblos han de andar descalzos para que otros viajen en lujosos automóviles? ¿Por qué unos han de vivir 35 años para que otros vivan 70? ¿Por qué unos han de ser míseramente pobres para que otros sean exageradamente ricos? Hablo en nombre de los niños que en el mundo no tienen un pedazo de pan. Hablo en nombre de los enfermos que no tienen medicinas. Hablo en nombre de aquellos a los que se les ha negado el derecho a la vida y la dignidad humana. Unos países poseen, en fin, abundantes recursos. Otros no poseen nada. ¿Cuál es el destino de estos? ¿Morirse de hambre? ¿Ser eternamente pobres? ¿Para qué sirve entonces la civilización? ¿Para qué sirve la conciencia del hombre? ¿Para qué sirven las Naciones Unidas? ¿Para qué sirve el mundo? No se puede hablar de paz en nombre de decenas de millones de seres humanos que mueren cada año de hambre o enfermedades curables en todo el mundo. No se puede hablar de paz en nombre de 900 millones de analfabetos. La explotación de los países pobres por los países ricos debe cesar. Sé que en muchos países pobres hay también explotadores y explotados. Me dirijo a las naciones ricas para que contribuyan. Me dirijo a los países pobres para que distribuyan. Basta ya de palabras. Hacen falta hechos. Basta ya de abstracciones. Hacen falta acciones concretas. Basta ya de hablar de un nuevo orden económico internacional especulativo que nadie entiende. Hay que hablar de un orden real y objetivo que todos comprendan. No he venido aquí como profeta de la revolución. No he venido a pedir o desear que el mundo se convulsione violentamente. Hemos venido a hablar de paz y colaboración entre los pueblos. Y hemos venido a advertir que si no resolvemos pacífica y sabiamente las injusticias y desigualdades actuales, el futuro será apocalíptico. El ruido de las armas, del lenguaje amenazante, de la prepotencia en la escena internacional debe cesar. Basta ya de la ilusión de que los problemas del mundo se pueden resolver con armas nucleares. Las bombas podrán matar a los hambrientos, a los enfermos, a los ignorantes, pero no pueden matar el hambre, las enfermedades, la ignorancia. No pueden tampoco matar la justa rebeldía de los pueblos. Y en el holocausto morirán también los ricos, que son los que más tienen que perder en este mundo. Digamos adiós a las armas y consagrémonos civilizadamente a los problemas más agobiantes de nuestra era. Esa es la responsabilidad y el deber más sagrado de todos los estadistas del mundo. Esa es, además, la premisa indispensable de la supervivencia humana. Muchas gracias.